another tip for you guys too. So with these reels, these style reels, this one is from a little bit closer so you can see it. This is the one from Piscifun. With these style of reels, if you're in a really nice and warm shack like I got right now, and it's about 20 below outside, and you're fishing in here, and you got your line and whatever, you're going up and down, and then but you want to go outside and fish a hole outside. In my experience, what I've been doing with this rod is, what I've done is I've just reeled up and went outside. But what has happened when I've done that is the water on the line actually freezes and inside the reel. It frosts up out there, and so when you're outside and you're trying to get your line down, you pull the little trigger here to let the spool loose so it'll flow, and it doesn't go anywhere. Well, now you're stuck pulling like that, and sometimes it freezes so tight that you have to pull real hard. So one trick that I've been doing today is, all I'm doing is just put my fingertips, so I'll actually let out more line, and I'll put my fingertips on the line, and as I'm doing that, I'll hold it, and then I'm going to reel. And what I'm doing is I am wiping some of that water off. It won't get all of it, but it'll get enough where it'll make a difference. So that's another little tip for with those reels. And if you're finding yourself, you want to go in and out of the shelter like that, give that a try. If you're having the same problem that I was having with those reels. I love these reels, I really do. This is the first year using them, and they are very efficient. I mean, you just pull that trigger and your line's going down. With the spinning reels, if you got coil, you got to stretch your line out first before you can let it go out. Otherwise, it'll come out and it's going to get all tangled up. But then even after you do stretch it, there is still somewhat of a memory in the coil of your line. So you got to touch your. So I got one right here. So I flip the bail, and I put my index finger on the spool like this, or one of my fingers. And what I do is I just down, and as the line's coming out and the jig's going down, I take my finger off the spool and I pull my rod and lift my rod tip up, put my finger back on the spool, bring it back down as the lure comes down, and I got to do that just to make sure that line doesn't get tangled up. With these reels, these other reels, you don't have to do that, and that's what I really like about those reels. They work very well, and yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it, but they freeze up. So what I found is, as long as you wipe that line off before going outside, it'll make a difference. Might still freeze up a little bit, but it'll still make a difference. So a little tip for you guys on those style of reels, and hopefully that helps you guys out.